So here's the conspiracy that was put into play. You have the Musitano brothers hired Ken Murdock. Ken Murdock was an enforcer with the Outlaws motorcycle gang, and he was also an enforcer for the Musitano crime family. And what happened was in 1997, and he was well known on the street, so he was able to get a meeting with Johnny Papalia, and they did a walk and talk down the streets of Hamilton on a nice sunny afternoon, May 31st, 1997. And Murdock lagged behind a couple steps and shot Johnny Papalia in the back of the head, killing him instantly on the sidewalks of Hamilton. And at the time, you know, aside from Vito Rizzuto and Johnny Papalia were the two most powerful mafia bosses in Canada. Carmen Barolero was Johnny Pop's underboss, and he lived in Niagara Falls, Ontario, about 5 minutes from Buffalo, New York. And there's a strategy to that, because he was the conduit to the Buffalo Mafia, the Magadino crime family. And in July 23rd, about a month and a half after Papalia was murdered, Ken Murdock literally drove down to Niagara Falls, rang the front door of Barolero's large palatial home. Barolero answered the door, and Murdock shot him dead in the doorway.
Good day, my wonderful people. It's me again, the great countryman. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit your notification button. Country girl, country boss, nuclear Rastaman, Silent River, gonna be up on yourself. Country squad. Now, you saw a little clip in front of you from the first video, and you see the title of the video, I Know Kenny Murdock. And that's the plain truth. Now, the title also includes the smartest hitman in Canada. And it is so true, because when I met this dude, and we became friends. But there was something about him, and where we were, you had the white people, the black people there. And at the time, I noticed Kenny would gravitate to the Jamaicans then, especially me and a couple of my friends there. At one point, I think me and this dude, I don't want to tell a lie, but we were pretty close where we were. We were sharing items and different things. You see what I'm saying? But there was something about this guy that I couldn't, because, you know, other people talk about what's going on with them and stuff when I met Kenny, but he would never ever talk about what was going on with him. And like I said, he would gravitate more to the blacks than on the Jamaican then, especially me and my little crew that was hanging out. And he would go overboard to make us feel comfortable. That was kind of weird, but yo, cool white boy, we are in cool. Now, fast forward and look at this. This guy is Kenneth Murdock. We call him Ken or Kenny. 54, killed 3 people. Now, so when I met him, he killed 3 people. And he was able, follow me now, he was able to navigate the Canadian court system and got parole. How do you explain that? Now, this is a hitman who killed 3 people, probably more. Because when we met him, he had an attitude, but yo, he wouldn't play with us. Straight up. Nice guy. But he killed 3 people. This is a hitman. And he happened to get parole 3 years. 13 years and get out of jail. Now, explain that. I'm gonna explain that to you. Now, like I said, why I am doing this series of video is just to show the light of the Canadian criminal system and the Canadian system. Remember I said Canada have enough informer. Remember I said Canada have diabolical criminals. There's always been a mob war. Jamaican posse, Chinese mob, Russian mob, you name it, Italian, the whole of them they are Canada. Now, this guy Kenny, the one in the middle right there, him killed the man on the right. So these 2 guys on his left and right. So the guy in the black and white picture on the right, under the logo, Kenny the dude in the middle, killed him for these 2 brothers. Then he went, killed another man for them in a Niagara Falls, knocked the man door, and stitch up the man right in the head. You see what I'm saying? The picture on the left, that's Angelo, and that's who Kenny in the middle have been working for. Now, there's something else happened to him. Depends on the response for this video. I'll talk about Angelo in a second video, but this is really about Kenny. So, look at the screen. He testified against Pat Mostiano and his younger brother, Angelo. Now, they got 10 years for conspiracy to murder. So, part of this, why I'm doing this is to show, and I don't want to bring up no racism or nothing like that. But these are all white guys, you know. The 2 brothers, left and right, they get 10 years for conspiracy for murder. I don't know where on the planet you get time like that, because if you look at these black people, the Jamaican them, black people in Canada, the time when them get is more for less than what these guys, and I've always said that. No, this is the proof. This is the proof. I'm not making this up at all. So, Murdock ended up getting 13 years to life, I guess, and he was released on full parole in 2010 now. Then after that, he threatened another guy, because he changed his name. The Canadian government, I'm sorry, gave Kenny Murdock a new name, and he became a truck driver living out there in BC, on the other side of America, Seattle, Washington, Vancouver is on the other side. So that's where he's been living. Now, he had an altercation with a motorist. They violated his parole, he went back to jail, he came back out, after that he violated his parole again. And over a social media post where he was drunk, they said he was drunk and he threatened a work after Corrections Canada parole board. He appeared in front of the parole board. Them said via video link, his apology was accepted. It's right there. His apology was accepted. The board agreed there was no malice or criminal intent in his post. Given another chance, he was ordered to stay off booze and reside. Now, since he came out of jail, he violated like 3 times. Now, this is a professional hitman from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. I know him personally. I met him. It's somebody I've talked to. Just, socially and stuff. We didn't plan no hits or nothing like that. I didn't even know he was like that. But I knew there was something wrong because he never flexed with the white boy then. He flexed with the yard man them and flexed with the black youth them. And he gravitated to the Jamaican. One of them white boys, they were all try-talk Jamaican. I noticed he was controlling, but he couldn't control me and the black man then and the yard man then. He must control certain people and bring whatever we want. You understand, from our side. Yeah, that's how it go. So, this youth, I knew there was something wrong with him. But, like I said, I did this video because I know this guy personally and I wanted to bring across how can a white man, professional hitman who killed 3 people or more plus other crime, use submachine gun, all sort of thing, gets parole. And I know I have friends right now still there prisoner in Canada can't get out. It's incredible. It's very incredible. So like my uncle said, when the Jamaicans and the black people them wanna say be careful because the white man them will make a believer out of it. You understand? Because for the love of Christ, I don't understand how this guy can get out of jail in Canada. And I know people trying to get out of jail for the last 15, 20 years and did less than him. Now, he became a witness, and it's kind of funny because these white guys, they get these sweet witness deals. Because I didn't even know Canada have a witness protection until I see him, which I knew they had it, but it wasn't really broadcast. You see what I'm saying? But this guy is the poster child for hitman like Sammy Bulgavano, who is shiesty, diabolical. And he's a smart guy. He knows to play the system to his advantage. So I just wanted to get you guys, get this video in front of y'all and make you know what's going on in Canada. And remember, Canada is just like England. Same thing. Now try to educate you know. So yeah, that's the story of this dude right here. From the video and the preview, you hear the story, but in the front of the video that I played, the guy is off. All this stuff happened in the late 80s, going into the 90s. The guy said 97 in the front of the video, the white guy doing his rap thing. That's wrong. I just got the clip to show you guys what this guy did, and now he's free on the street, driving truck in Vancouver, violating parole, take drugs, do all sort of stuff, still able to come out of jail. Yeah, Canada, the parole system, and how Canada works. Listen, my name is Countryman. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit your notification button. Country Girl, Country Squad.